Hi, so I've had a couple of requests for a tutorial of my cover of Stranger by Olivia Rodrigo. So I'm gonna give a go at teaching that. I've made a chord sheet which I've linked as a PDF in the description, so you can download that and make it really easy to follow along. Yeah, so I'll just go over the basics here and then the rest you can just follow along on that chord sheet. So starting with the chords, the diagrams are all on the chord sheet, so I'll just go through them. So we have a C, which is pretty basic, and then there's a C major 7/B or over B. That's like a C. You just move the placement of those top two fingers to both the second fret. And then A minor, and then there's a F major 7, which you can see in the diagram. That's pretty simple. A G6, which is a G but without the bottom E note. Yeah, so it's just using the top two fingers. And then a G7, which is also like a G, but that finger that you would usually see on the third fret is on the first fret instead, so G7. And then other chords that are there is a E minor, it's pretty easy, and then an F bar chord and a G bar chord. Okay, so now the strumming pattern sounds like this. And if you slow that down a little bit, it's going to be a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that's the strumming pattern for the whole of the song. So super simple. Only time that changes is in the verses when it goes from that C to that C major 7 over B. And for that you're going to do a down, 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 up, down, down, up, and then back to normal. So down, down, up, down, down, up, back to normal. So if I just sing that first line, it should be pretty easy to understand. I woke up this morning and I sat up straight in bed, down, down, up, down, down. I had the strangest feeling of this, yeah, and so on, so on. Super simple. Chorus is the same, just follow along with the chords with that same strumming pattern. And then the next verse and chorus are the same. Then we get to the bridge where it changes a little bit. And there's this little trick that I like to do to make those muted strums just a little bit more, cool. And that's to, if I just angle this down a little bit, when I strum the chords, I want to hit every string individually, so I use my pointer finger and just go down all of them using the top nail, and then mute it with my palm. And when you see that little star on top of a chord, that's what that means. You want to do that. Otherwise you can just mute it like that, but I feel like it sounds better if you kind of go over all the strings. So that's the bridge, and you just do that for the C and the E minor chord, and then the rest is the usual strumming pattern. So there's nothing left for me to know. I had to stay, you had to go, and it was me, but it doesn't matter anymore. No, there's nothing left for me, etc. And then when you come to the end of that, into that last G chord, but it doesn't matter anymore, you're gonna want to hold that last G note there, so you can ring into the slow chorus, which is just open strums for those first two lines, and then on the third line you're gonna gradually speed up. So if I just play through that. 'Cause I was half myself without you, now I feel so complete. And if I'm not enough for you, you're not enough for me. And I fought a million battles, but you can't get to me now. You're just a stranger I know everything about. Ooh, you're just a stranger I know everything about. Everything about. Yeah, and as you can see on the chord sheet, though that last line is all muted strums. to finish the song off. Yeah, so hopefully that helped a little bit. I don't know about my teaching skills, but should be easy enough to follow along with that chord sheet. Yeah, so just you can go back to my original cover and follow along with that, and hopefully you should be able to play it as well. But yeah,